Welcome back to Skyrim. Things are horrible. There's dragons everywhere. Like, everywhere. They're really taking over the world. There's ogres. We're in charge of stopping the time-traveling, world-eating snake, and our help is not very helpful.
Odisha.
Nice. Tell me, alive, I'm writing.
We left off after being told to go grab the horn of,
Jurgen Windkeller.
Yeah, Jurgen Windkeller. But before we do that, we stop by Whiterun just to sell some stuff, you know, see what they've got. But we run into some of these dragon cultists who think they could jump us in the middle of a city. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. We know you are the false Dragonborn.
And they're sounding way too confident for DLC afterthought people, right? So obviously we beat them up, we steal their stuff, and then we sell it. So it kind of works out. Then we head over to Morthal, where we see an angry crowd talking about nothing at all.
What can you do?
How do you feel at home?
Please wait. Please inform Edguro of your concerns.
Whole lot of nothing.
Hello.
And once we make it to the tomb, we run into zombies again. I don't know what they're doing, but they're here sometimes. They're not next. I don't know. Oh, zombies are back. And immediately after we get inside, Robot Guy trips a wire and makes himself and Sofia explode. You guys good? Everybody okay? And then we run into another mod. This thing scared me into the third person. I'm not proud of that, but it happened. Oh my god.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh man.
Good.
Then we come across the Become Ethereal shout and spend some time bonding with the team.
So, is it true what they sing about you? Perhaps you could show me what really happens when a Dragonborn comes?
Sofia, you're embarrassing me. Once we make it to the horn, we realize that it's not the horn. This is a note. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend.
You mean to say we came all this way and risked our lives for nothing? The person who wrote that note better start explaining fast.
I know, right? So we're off to Riverwood to go meet Delphine's goofy ass.
I am the manager, and my job is to take care of the guests. Dog, we don't have a wall, but maybe you're on the left. It makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm. But before she could take us to the Batcave, our old friends, the mythical stalkers, show back up. I ended up getting trapped in this room, and that sucked. If you haven't seen this before, these guys are a big deal. They are huge. They hit you like twice, and you're done. And you can't really do much damage to them. I don't know if you saw the last video, but 4 of them ran up into Dragon's Reach and were just destroying everyone. Over and over and over.
Hello?
Harder than anyone else. But I will never forget how you helped us find space for ourselves. Expressing my gratitude,
No.
I asked him to buy something father.
Oh no.
Take this gift and put it in my box.
Hurry up.
First.
So once I made it out, I realized I couldn't get back in. So I had to sit out here while Delphine attacked this guy with her dagger, and that took forever.
Do not care.
Yeah, get him, C-3PO. But now we're here, and we can listen to her incoherent ramblings.
A Grey Witch is very similar to a dragon. I think they are right.
You're the one who took the horn?
At the same time, I think I know what a hostel is.
What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You don't have to worry too much. There are spies everywhere.
Sounds worrying. What do you want from me?
Luckily, I have never encountered this problem. I hope it's not a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I give you pepper. I will help you in every way. Listen to me for a moment.
Odds are you know what she's trying to say, but if you don't, we're Dragonborn. She needs us. She's been looking for us, and she wants us to prove it. And our task to prove it is to fight a dragon with her so she can watch us eat its soul and prove to her that we're not like a trap from those dirty elves or something. As we leave to go make an example out of a dragon, another one of the stalkers shows up. It's not the Headless Knight, this time it's the Wizard. In my opinion, this is the second worst one. The worst one is definitely the one with the bow, Merhunt. Dude, that guy is a tragedy. Thankfully everybody else was around too. and he was more distracted with them, so I was good. And eventually, you know, we got him.
Yo,
Yeah, get him, Sofia. Now back to the task at hand. We end up fighting a dragon on the way to fight the dragon with Delphine, but this isn't good enough for her, I guess. And then after the dragon, we find an ogre. This guy's weapons are nuts, and for some reason I didn't take advantage of them for a while. I give it to Sofia later and she's launching meteors. She's like air support, and it's not always good either. Sometimes she hits me with it. And after that long journey here, we finally meet up to fight this dragon. So we end up taking it out, and then Delphine gives us more nonsense. All I can really get from it is she doesn't like the Thalmor either.
you already have the answer, right? Learn everything you need to know. There are no limits.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
One of the last members of the Fire. Soon Blaze fell prey to the dragons. It has been 20 years since his last spell as coach, and the Blades have the same goal. Now the dragon has returned. Our plan is clear. We have to stop.
What's our next move?
First, you must find out who is behind the dragon. Somers is a great host. If you don't pay attention, they will know who they are.
What makes you think the Thalmor are doing that?
Don't worry, it's not possible now. But my heart says it's not necessary. The king is led by Ulfric. The war is over. Then the dragon attacks, Ulfric flees, and the battle begins again. Now that dragons attack everywhere, Skyrim is not safe and neither are the kings. Who else benefits but Solmo?
Alright, genuine question. Obviously, within universe, you probably hate the Thalmor if you aren't Thalmor, but player-wise, are you or do you know someone who genuinely enjoys the Thalmor? Because I'm trying to think about them in the sense of a villain like Thanos or Darth Vader, where it's like, hey, obviously you're a bad guy, I shouldn't root for you, but I kind of want to because you're just that cool, you know? Not the Thalmor, though. They just kind of suck. Regardless of that, we have the horn now, so we take it back up to High Hrothgar, and then the Greybeards yell, like, around us in a square.
Well, that's where you'll find King Jurgen's Windslayer. That means it passed all the tests. Join me as a Dragonborn in a trial.
Hello?
Oh, that Wampa's still here, by the way. Really just making himself at home.
Dragonborn training is complete. We will find you. Be smart with us. Many people complain that their dogs are getting lost. But you did a great job. Choose Ringlac Croix and Saran Beach cars.
Am I high?
Dobby is not Hasbro's Jasmine. Washing clothes. I tried using Buy Greyboard and it worked fine. Rutgers High School is for you.
So that was a new experience. I never thought I would go through that with a girl sitting on the ground in front of me, a Wampa running around, and C-3PO staring at me. Now it's back to Riverwood to see what nefarious scheme Delphine's been cooking up, and she does not let us down. She has quite the idea.
I know how to take you to Solmo Station.
You're not coming?
This is a bad idea. We attract unwanted attention, but I still don't know.
So what's the plan? How do I infiltrate the Salmo embassy?
Erivan, a member of the Salmar family, a rich and powerful conglomerate, organized a party to entertain the Salmar family. I'll take you there and teach you. Once you reach the Prophet, run to find the secret book of Alanwin. There are people in my embassy. I was not prepared for serious work, but it helps. Melbourne is called 11 Trees. There are many reasons to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. He tells them that they met at Solido and Winky's game, and why? While you're here, I want to invite you to Alenva's party. When he moved to Melbourne, he found himself in a comfortable home. Any other question?
Nope. That's it. So naturally we head off to Solitude to go meet Melbourne 11 Trees, and of course, the first thing you see, a public execution, because the Empire's classy, unlike the barbaric Stormcloaks, right?
Rogerville. After killing King Toric Alfric, he helped Stormcock escape the city. Ulfric opened the door and found himself alone.
I should not have said that.
This is a crime. Alfric meets Sorik. The king fought a good fight. This is what we do. This is an ancient custom common in Skyrim and the North.
100 people.
And after that very common public spectacle, we go meet with Delphine's guy.
Answer.
Our mutual friend sent me.
Does this matter? I hope you know what you're doing. Check the latest price of your product. Can I send it to the distributor? Don't worry, Summer's family takes this seriously. Send me what you don't know. Then I send it to the ambassador. The rest is up to you.
What should I bring?
He asked me and promised to send me someone to know what to do. If you want to survive, you have to live well and kill fast.
I didn't give him a lot, but it kind of felt like it. A bow, some arrows, a necklace of minor stamina, and a lightsaber.
Fingered as a spy.
So we got our stuff into the embassy, but we're not there yet. So our next stop is to go meet Delphine at the stables to see how we're getting in.
Do you have Melbourne tools to work with?
Yeah, he's all set.
I invited her to my party. But the only way to escape from the police is to tell them that you are a foreigner. It means living without fear. The Kaaba. Well, I'll have all the equipment when you get back. Enjoy Melbourne's attractions and the things you love. We are not the perfect couple.
Delphine gave us the invitation and some nice clothes to fit in. So what stands in our way now? We're ready. Yep. I lied. We're not ready yet. I forgot to hand off my stuff to her, and I just kind of sat here like an idiot for a minute. Am I not getting in there?
If you need a horse, contact Gaiman. If you are looking for a job, contact Cats. I cannot do anything.
Thank you. So I handed over everything I've ever worked for to a lady I've met 3 times, and I got out of there. Once we got here, I realized Sofia has some abilities that companions normally don't, because she's here, and she is fully armed. She is here in dragon hunting attire, weapons and all. This girl has everything she always has. If the Selmo asks, she's my bodyguard, I guess. Here you go.
Thanks, Andy. Success.
Thanks, I understand I haven't seen it. He is the representative of Tormor among the elves of Skyrim. And you?
I'm Dogs Uchiha. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, I remember seeing your name on the guest list.
Liar.
Please tell us about yourself. What attracted you to Skyrim? What is Melbourne?
I'm tired. You can remove the default Elancer screen.
I said no.
Yeah, come on.
Sorry, see you again. Hello.
Have banned life within the walls of Venlum. Now only the government knows. Many poor people.
Yeah, oh, what do you want?
I'm ready.
Let's see if there are other similar bottles. I stopped at the door to stop everyone.
You can't really tell, but he said we need a distraction, so we start looking for a way to cause that.
Maybe you are new to Skyrim or know something about it.
You look thirsty.
You love him. It didn't catch me. Nobody gave me water. Alan tells Wayne to calm down. The attack was very strong. I fear what has happened. Can I drink more?
So what better to do than bring the thirsty man a drink? And he loves it. He offers to do us a favor, and he definitely does. Here.
Though you are rich and jealous.
There's something you could do for me.
Wow. I will do anything for you, my best friend. Wait, what are you doing?
I need you to cause a scene.
Climate, my friend, you found the right person. Tell me how much this means to me. My job is to sit. All. I miss it, I must say. Recommend talking to Erinwin about this. My grandmother. Yes, it's called mathematics. Nothing happens.
Let's go soon before meeting someone.
There are many who have slept together. But really,
go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a metaphor. Guys, please take my money. Not satisfied with our TLMR guide.
So far, so good. I hope we haven't seen anyone.
Yeah.
Let me go to the kitchen. Your information is encrypted and secure. When you talk to me, listen to me and follow me.
We're now equipped with our items behind enemy lines to see what the Salmo know about the dragons.
In the kitchen.
Immigrants have no rights. Let's help the poor.
Is he amazing in the kitchen? Did you know it is illegal?
Is this really a dog you didn't know you deserved? You can also contact your distributor.
I don't understand anything here.
I tried to sneak around, but I have like no sneaking skill, so it goes
Did
horribly.
you see the movie this morning? Who should have heard it without a contract? Do your best.
Careful! You wouldn't
This
want
is
to
the
hurt
first
my
room outside of the kitchen. We are not stealthy. We're just running around fighting elves on their turf. I ended up snatching 2 sets of armor from them. I gave one to Sofia and I put one on myself, hoping that it would help, you know, keep us alive in here. And when we got into the courtyard, I realized somehow, some way, Dog Robot Guy is here too. We don't see him again here. He just shows up for this. Oh, everybody else is here? So we find all of our information we need, along with a guy from the Thieves Guild, and then we see that 11 Trees has gotten captured. So we fight off the Thalmor on him, and then the 4 of us escape. We fight a troll, and then we head back to Delphine to get all of our stuff.
However you live, as promised, your device will not be safe in my room. Did you learn something important?
Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
This is important, you know.
Why'd you send me if you weren't going to believe me?
I see you are right. If not dollars, who? Anything else? Something like that?
Esbern.
I have hopes. I think it's still alive and Salmer bought it a few years ago. Parents are crazy, but when Tamori finds out what happened to the dragon, they continue their journey. During World War I, Esbern was a member of the Ice Warriors until they were destroyed by the Thalmor. You already know everything about the history of the dragon sword. Think carefully. Nobody likes it. Maybe you're not as crazy as you think.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know something about the dragons.
Nemesis believes this is all a conspiracy.
So Esbern may or may not be hanging out in the crime capital of Riften. So we gather our things, and then we head off to go meet with a man named Brynjolf.
Stop here. You have to pay in advance to get the crack.
The crack.
And what is important for the rights of the country? You can work with me if you want.
Perfect. Oh. Guess we'll wait.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north.
Stop here. You have to pay in advance to get the crack.
So now that we're in, we run into weird Brynjolf. There's like a new skin for the Thieves Guild. I don't like it. Look at this guy. So we help him frame the Dark Elf because they don't have enough to worry about already. And then he invites us down into the Ragged Flagged Tavern.
You seem to have the right man for the job. Confirm payment as promised. The website has been updated and the system works well.
What's been going on?
Gems, potions.
My meeting was interrupted during the conversation, and the content is clear. But he did a good job. If there are many.
I can handle it.
So try it. Their representative group in Lassu, under the part of the city called Bandera Thorn. Stay tuned to see if you liked it.
Okay.
And I thought I was clumsy.
What about the info on that guy, though? Yeah, so I was a little confused. I didn't expect to have to trek down here just for this part. I thought he would tell me something. No, somebody down here would. But, you know, quite frankly, even if he did tell me something, I wouldn't have known what he said. So, whatever. We make it down there, and Vekkel the man, it turns out, is not our man, because he's trying to make us pay him for information on Esbern. Dog Zuchia does not pay for stuff like that. So he tries to brawl the guy, but Sofia and everyone, you know, they just whip out lightsabers. Things go bad so fast.
More money to buy drinks? There are no files here.
I'm looking for an old guy hiding out somewhere in Riften.
Joking aside, there are a lot of people here. I don't know how to help you.
Yeah, it's very Dog Zuchia. Are you gonna tell me, or am I gonna have to beat it out of you?
Hurry up and see what you have.
Be crazy. I won't do it.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Hey, guys. So different process than I expected, but we did in fact beat it out of him. And the rest of the Thieves Guild is smart. They saw the whole damn Jedi Order pull up. They said, no, not a chance. Where does he live?
Latvia is hidden from the Warren family, so you know you're not alone.
Okay, guess that's it.
I think it's the baby's color. I don't think we'll ever see each other again.
Now that we know generally where Esbern is, we take off further into the Ratways to go and track him down, and we're fighting Thalmor and zombies along the way. I ended up getting infected, and that keeps your stamina from regenerating, which is horrible.
Hello?
Hello.
I won't do it. In.
Meaning, be crazy. Do something about it. I won't do it.
And Esbern, right? He's always kind of sounded crazy, but with this dialogue, he is completely gone. Not a single thought left in his head, man.
To go outside.
Esbern, open the door. I'm a friend.
I will do that. No, I'm not Esbern. I do not understand what you're talking about.
It's okay. Delphine sent me.
That's how dolphins are. How they treated me like a rat.
Delphine needs your help to stop the dragons.
That's a dolphin, okay? Once the door is opened, there is no way to escape, right? Go! I'm leaving. No one opens the door for me. They were here. Manage! You have a house. Okay, let's talk.
Wow, this guy sure is security
Is it true?
conscious.
Dragonborn?
He makes
Common.
me look normal.
Yes.
Oh, sure. If you are a dragon boy. So there is still hope. We see our own death.
Doom? You mean the return of the dragons?
You can kill a real dragon. In the ancient Dragon Age, this sword killed many people. No, the dragon is a sign of the end of times. Oh, you, ruler, he understands, but he doesn't have to understand.
It's not hopeless, Esbern. I'm dragonborn.
Guess you're right. I lost hope. The promise is clear. Only the birth of a dragon can stop Alduin. I have to hurry. I took out the dolphin. I want to say many things. But wait a minute. I have to buy something. This is what I'm looking for.
Once Esbern's acquired, we take him back to Riverwood so he can meet up with Delphine again. And let me say, really touching reunion.
Fish! I am delighted to meet you too. It's too late.
I'm happy, sir. Esborn, an old friend from afar. The tea is delicious. This is true. I had to say something. God, Electra, can you wait?
Okay.
Wow,
I like
this reunion is so touching. Pass the sick bucket. I think I'm going to farm it.
After that, we head downstairs back to the Batcave to go talk about our next plans.
I'm sure you already know that.
Ruler, a dragon is born. I will. In fact, everything changes. There is no time to lose. I think you know where you are.
Odisha.
Nice. Tell me, alive, I'm writing. This is an example of the Skyhaven Temple built near House Archery in the Lek region during the invasion of
My
Skyrim.
parents were funny people.
Yeah, do you know what he said?
We're funny.
A small chair. Alduin built a wall here to protect the stories they had collected. Centuries of abandonment. Policy based on logic and reason. Dunwall, one of the oldest wonders of the ancient world, was famous in its time, but he lost his position.
What do you do at ESPN?
So, Ed, you've never heard of Alduin Walt? Except for you.
What is that wall of sand that I thought wasn't there? Does this have anything to do with stopping the snake?
Alduin's Wall is an ancient sword that records everything we know about Alduin and his resurrection. Chapter perspective of financial history.
You heard him. We're off to find the Alduin Wall, the long-lost but now found Wall of Alduin. So we go through a couple of the puzzles until we hit the one that's like the blood seal.
But in some blood types, Akavir loses this ability. It is found in the blood. Your blood, Dragon King. Careful! Check out the culture of the old Raman Kiranil page.
How did you do it? It's like light.
And now that we're in, we get the long-awaited speech from Esbern. Glorious.
Let's see what we have.
We don't have to listen to this guy giving a lecture.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm already tired from all the walking and this guy is so boring.
Right?
Where are you? Alduin is here. The film begins with Alduin and the cult of the dragon in Skyrim. Then the people rebelled against the king in the famous Battle of Dirang. Alduin is in the center of the climbing wall. Fall from the sky. Now you are ready to talk to Pi, the head of the district.
And they shot him? Why are we here?
Be patient, dear. Kabir is special. All are characterized by defining properties. Well, this is the face of a Viking warrior. This is the voiced manifestation of Akavir. But I don't understand what the argument means.
Did they beat Alduin? Is it clean?
It could be from the Buenas Noches collection or from Alduin. Don't forget to go back and write down everything you know about Alduin.
Let's see it. You have the same... Is that the sound of the dragon in the sky?
But more happened here. When I checked this chest, I found an item that drastically changed the rest of this game. Now you could argue that's because this item's not supposed to be here. Yeah, but when you find something like this, you don't pass it up. What? So me and the rest of the Power Rangers head outside and immediately get jumped by a dragon. Pistol in hand, we pull up, and this thing puts in work. Oh, and I recently gave Sofia that meteor air support weapon too, so if you see massive fireballs flying around, that's where they're from. Either way, we head back up to High Hrothgar to ask the Greybeards what shout was being used on Alduin in that wall, because we kinda need that. Good to see you're still doing well.
Hello.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you get your information? Who are you talking to?
It was recorded on his wall.
Good. They know what they don't know how to kill. His problems were not over. Always use your wits to protect your child from dragons. It is called DragonLand, but its power is unknown. We do not mourn the lost. Dragon Split does not appear on the soundtrack. Dragon Wrath destroyed his life, so I was angry. When you learn vocabulary, you manage vocabulary, like you.
Alright, so Draculand, Dragon Split, or Dragon Wrath, take your pick. They can't teach it to us because they don't actually know it, but there's somebody on top of the mountain who does. So they're teaching us a new shout to get through the weather to go and get to him.
Fish. Awareness. Fresh air cleans the air, but it is temporary. The road to Palatnak is dangerous and should not be taken lightly. If you stay focused on your goal and keep moving forward, you will reach the top.
And off we go to meet Palatnak. But what would a trip up High Hrothgar be without a death claw? Right? Oh no! And the only thing more surprising than that right there is when we actually get to Palatnak. So ladies and gentlemen, I present the leader of the Greybeards, the immortal dragon, the iconic man himself, Palatnak.
Doraemon Yorok, yoku kita. Windoric. 私はパーサーナクスだ。
Huh?